Joplin.
So is that black green that you're mixing with?
This is black green and raw sienna.
Okay,
Black, green, and rosy.
and this is for a white rose.
Yeah.
Which it's
Isn't that ugly?
in the packet there too.
Okay.
So why did you add, oh, I see. You're just doing your base, that's why you
That's
added
just
water
my
to it.
base, yeah, just because I'm on paper.
Okay.
If I wasn't on paper, I wouldn't have done that. No, you didn't. You didn't ask a stupid question at all. There aren't any stupid questions.
That's not what
Okay.
you tell me.
And then,
You're different, Sharon.
okay, and then I'm gonna make my mouth of the rose, so let me, forgot a palette knife.
I got one.
Anybody has one I could borrow?
I got one that a friend of mine made fun of. I don't know. She said, that little bitty thing? I have one 3 times as big, but I never use it.
I just need something I can dip my brush in because
I have one like that. I won it when I was a beginner.
Oh, really?
I don't think I've ever seen one this shape before.
What shape are my big
Yeah,
ones that shape?
That, I have one.
I mean,
and
this
I-
short and squatty like this,
Oh,
or have you
and a
just worn
lot of-
off the tip?
No,
At
no,
Paint Club.
I don't think so.
I think
that's-
in the sixties. So when I
probably-
first started
I
painting.
probably had that one since the early 80s.
Yeah. Okay, what I want is a dark, dirty green.
And I love it. I use it all the time.
And you could use other greens with
'Cause it's
this too, but
small.
I just have always used black green.
Oh, I love black green. I think that's my favorite green. I use it a lot.
I do too, I'm just,
In fact, I have
There.
my own special formula.
okay. I probably need some fresh white too. In this case, I'm just using the 2 colors.
Thank you. I was getting ready to ask that.
She could hear you.
Yeah, dark and then,
I forget she's taping it.
I wouldn't have started with those colors. I'm glad you showed this.
well, if I was working on a dark blue, like a dark blue, I should be using a different color here, because a lot of times when I'm painting whites, I'll use some of the colors of whatever my background is, but sometimes you can just do that later with that. And then I just start with my these back petals.
Easy.
Well, I've been doing this a few years, Debbie.
Yeah, just look at what she's got over there.
Lots of practice.
Lots of practice. So I started doing this a long time ago.
I'll never be really good at anything that requires practice.
Well, I've always been patient with my painting. I guess that's all I can say. It's something that when I start something, I don't say I've got to finish this in 15,
Oh, see,
2
that's the
hours
way
or
I
3
feel.
hours. I finish it when I finish it. So now I'm going to do this one reverse because some of you, we were doing the outside petals first. I'm going to go ahead and close these petals here. So I'm going to kind of come in like this and
It looks easier to me.
so this might be easier for you to do it with this way, and there's no reason why you can't do it that way. Let's see, I don't really want any more of that. I think I'll just start out here.
See, she dibby-dabbies around that like that, and I'm always wanting to.
Me too.
Well, that's why you don't want to hurry these strokes.
Yeah.
Because they're, if you hurry them, then, and you can pick up and stop anytime you need to, and which is sometimes kind of good to do. And I guess because I'm a right-handed person, I'll do the right-handed strokes before I do the others. Now, I don't like this one because it didn't have enough light on it.
I was told one time that if you have problems doing one side or the other,
You should do the other.
always do
Other
the
first.
hard side
Yeah.
first, yeah.
I've heard that was especially when you're painting eyes. So,
Oh, I used to make beautiful eyes, and I tried it not too long ago, and oh my goodness, what a mess. If you don't keep up on that stuff, that's what happens.
okay, then I'm gonna tuck another one here. And I'm gonna have it come under that one. And then I'll do a bottom one here.
See, that's unwise. Child's making a beat in the middle instead of.
Yeah, you don't want them to just, you want them to overlap, not meet.
Well, it's hard for me to figure out
Which
how-
one?
where, yeah.
Okay, this one needs more in here. Let's see, I'm gonna put one here. This is that stroke you all don't like. And see, I just kind of picked my brush up and did it again there. And then I'm gonna put, I want another one in here. So I'll just add those petals in the middle here. Okay. So I think that one needs to come up here a little further in. Okay. And then I will let this dry and I'm gonna come back and highlight. I didn't cover up all of my circle down there.
That's what I'm thinking.
And add a
Do
leaf
that with
or,
a leaf,
yeah, you can add a leaf. And when you're adding leaves, you know, as I said before, when you want to paint a leaf, you don't have a pattern, you got this little something, you put a rose on it, then if you can draw triangles shaped where you want them to go, like so, then just kind of curve them like that and like so.
What color green would you use for those leaves?
Oh, I usually like to use light avocado and then shade with avocado and plantation pine and highlight with Hauser light green and then some olive if I need to. But you can add, you know, leaves, just kind of a triangle, and then you just can close them up and that'll give you a leaf, and then you can do kind of a curved center vein, and then you can add your veins.
Would you put any more leaves on that particular
Oh yeah,
rose?
I'd probably put some coming out here, and I might put like a little one coming down here, and maybe a little one out here, something like that. So, and then when these are dry, this one doesn't really need any more shading because I got a little bit dark on that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I'm lighter. So in this one, I would just come in and add more highlights with my whites. Brushes
I
dry.
don't have that delicate touch either.
So, you know, you just kind of... Before you all leave today, I want to show you a faster rose for you to paint. And then I'm going to use this to create a few more petals that I want. So... And with white, you can add color accents to them. You know, pinks, or, you know, if you had yellow roses that you were painting, this is another way you could make a yellow rose. If you want a soft yellow, go ahead and paint a white rose and then wash it with yellow if you wanted to. So... So I'm putting a little heavier highlights on these than I did on the pink ones, and that was kind of funky in there. And then you could just pick up one of your, a pink of any kind. I'll just use the cranberry wine because it's transparent, that's what I have on. And, you know, little light washes. And then you could come in and tint the petals. Maybe not all of them, but just some of them, you could tint them. Just to... This is a create interest, where you have a white rose, but it's got some tints on it. So the yellow rose, I usually start with yellow ochre or moon yellow, and then I will triple load. I'll go ahead and fix up a kind of a dirty green like this, and I'll triple load with the moon yellow, the dark, in a white to paint the yellow roses. Then when I'm through, I'll wash over the yellow roses with cadmium yellow to brighten them up if I want a brighter yellow, or if I don't, just leave them dark. So that's how I do the yellow roses.